Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers indicate that Carter Walton and Hope Logan have decided to throw caution to the wind and have that forbidden office romance. However, they have decided to keep everything low-key and not allow anyone to know they are together. Will their budding romance be revealed worldwide instead? The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Carter and Hope almost got caught by Steffy Forrester recently. Fortunately, Steffy misunderstood the situation and Carter and Hope went along with her. Hope and Carter will continue to get closer, adding to the likelihood of their secret being exposed. There has been several live streams for Brooke's bedroom recently, and Carter has suggested a collaboration with Hope for the future. If Steffy agrees to this, there will likely be another live stream to help boost Hope for the future's numbers, with Hope modeling for her clothing line, much like Brooke Logan. Hope has modeled for her clothing line before, but not in lingerie. It stands to reason that Hope could get nervous, and Carter may decide to kiss her to calm her down. With cameras all over the place, they could certainly get caught on camera. Imagine the shock if these two are found out by the world before anyone at Forrester knows. Hope and Carter may be mortified that their affair was exposed to the world. They would certainly be facing a lot of questions afterward as well. Of course, Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, and Paris Buckingham may be the most shocked of all, considering they are each other's exes. Supposing that things are going good with Hope and Carter at this point, perhaps the two of them won't care about being exposed. They could honestly be tired of keeping the secret by then and feels this is one way to get their relationship out to the public. Will everyone at Forrester be on board and support this new couple? Carter has certainly made his share of mistakes with office romances, just as well as Hope. However, these two may discover that they are truly meant to be together and work out fine. Some rumors suggest that Hope will give Carter the child he has always wanted. Could this be the beginning of a beautiful romance? It was a day no one in the fashion world could have predicted. What should have been a celebration of power and glamour spiraled into chaos, betrayal, and scandal. Hope Logan and Carter Walton's secret love affair, which they thought they had carefully hidden, was about to explode in the most public and humiliating way imaginable. Forrester Creations was hosting one of its biggest events of the year, a digital fashion show streamed live to fans around the globe. Brooke Logan, as always, had insisted on making the event unforgettable. But even she couldn't have foreseen just how unforgettable it would become. The live stream was the ultimate innovation, showcasing models on and off the runway with behind-the-scenes glimpses to make the audience feel intimately involved. Hope, with her dazzling smile and heartwarming charm, stood proudly by her husband Liam Spencer's side, their marriage seemingly perfect to onlookers. Carter Walton, Chief Operating Officer of Forrester, was equally composed, flashing his usual professional demeanor. Little did anyone know, behind closed doors, the two were entangled in a forbidden romance. Their stolen moments had remained a secret, until tonight. During the live stream, technical teams scrambled to monitor cameras across multiple locations. Amid the chaos, one technician accidentally switched the feed to a private camera that was never intended to go live. Suddenly, millions of viewers were no longer watching models glide down the catwalk. Instead, the screen showed an intimate scene unfolding backstage. Carter and Hope locked in a passionate kiss, oblivious to the world. Gasps erupted in the control room, but it was already too late. The feed stayed up for nearly 2 minutes before anyone managed to cut it. The damage was done. Hope's giggles, Carter's whispered words, and their hands tracing forbidden paths were burned into the minds of the global audience. Social media exploded within seconds. Hashtag Hope and Carter was trending worldwide, and screenshots of the moment spread across platforms like wildfire. Gossip sites and fans alike reveled in the scandal, and within minutes, millions were dissecting every detail of the affair. The fallout in real time. Back in the ballroom, the live audience remained blissfully unaware of the mishap, until smartphones buzzed, pinged, and chimed in unison. Guests gasped as they saw the incriminating footage flooding their feeds. Lyon's face turned ghostly pale, the phone in his hand trembling as he stared at the betrayal playing out on the screen. His wife, with Carter, Across the room, Ridge Forrester's jaw clenched in anger, while Brooke Logan struggled to maintain her composure. Steffy, with her sharp instincts, whispered furiously into her brother Thomas's ear, warning that the scandal could ruin Forrester's reputation. Carter and Hope, still unaware of what had transpired, returned to the event, only to be met with icy stares and murmurs from the crowd. When Liam stormed towards Hope, phone in hand, everything clicked. Hope's face drained of color as she realized what had happened. "Tell me this isn't real," Liam whispered, his voice thick with disbelief. "Tell me that what the entire world just saw is a lie." Carter stepped forward to intervene, but his presence only enraged Liam further. "Stay out of this," Liam shouted, shoving Carter back. "How could you do this to me? How could you do this to us, Hope?" The room descended into chaos as cameras, both professional and amateur, recorded every second of the confrontation. Brooke rushed to her daughter's side, desperately trying to shield Hope from the growing crowd, but nothing could contain the scandal. "I never wanted it to come out like this," Hope stammered, her eyes filled with regret. "Liam, You what? Fell out of love with me, found solace in him." Liam's voice cracked, the pain and anger bubbling to the surface. "You betrayed everything we had." Meanwhile, Carter stood frozen in guilt. He had spent his life building a reputation of integrity, only to have it shattered in an instant. "I didn't mean for this to happen," he murmured, though he knew his words sounded hollow. It wasn't long before the media frenzy began in earnest. Reporters were already crafting headlines, paparazzi outside the venue clamored for interviews, and influencers shared their hot takes. The scandal had not only tainted Hope and Carter's personal lives, but threatened to unravel Forrester Creations' pristine image. Within hours, Ridge and Brooke convened a crisis meeting. The priority was to control the narrative, but the damage seemed insurmountable. Steffy suggested issuing a public apology, but Ridge believed it was too little, too late. "We can't just pretend this didn't happen," Ridge growled, pacing the room. The whole world saw it. Thomas, who had long harbored feelings for Hope, couldn't hide his conflicting emotions, part fury, part satisfaction. "This is bigger than damage control," he muttered. "We need to decide if there's even a future for Hope for the future." Hope's fashion line was suddenly in jeopardy. Sponsorships were on the line, and customers were already calling for boycotts. Despite the chaos, Hope and Carter knew they couldn't hide forever. They held a press conference the next morning, facing a wall of reporters and cameras. Hope, wearing a simple white dress, spoke first. "I owe everyone, especially my family, an apology. What happened was not planned, nor was it meant to hurt anyone. But I understand the pain I've caused, and for that, I am deeply sorry." Carter followed with equal remorse. "I take full responsibility for my actions. I crossed a line I never should have, and I will do everything in my power to make amends to those I've hurt." The apologies, while heartfelt, did little to quell the storm. Liam refused to attend the press conference, his silence speaking louder than any words. As the days passed, the scandal refused to fade. Hope moved out of the home she shared with Liam, their marriage hanging by a thread. Carter faced backlash from colleagues and friends alike, though some sympathized with him for falling for someone as captivating as Hope. Forrester Creations worked tirelessly to rebrand, hoping to distance the company from the scandal. But the affair continued to haunt them, a constant reminder of the high price of betrayal. In the end, it wasn't just a love affair that was exposed. It was the fragility of trust, the complexity of relationships, and the consequences of living a double life. Carter and Hope had gambled with their hearts, and though they shared fleeting moments of passion, they now found themselves paying the ultimate price. Their affair had gone worldwide, and no one would ever look at them, or Forrester Creations, the same way again.